67 pounds, and hailing from Mexico City, here is the Mexican sensation, El Diablo. And his opponent, weighing in at 240 pounds, and hailing from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Brooklyn Brawler.
We've got more great international world-class championship wrestling action for you. Take a look at the Brooklyn Brawler. He's set to take on the Mexican heavyweight champion, El Diablo, doing a little dance for all the fans in attendance. And, of course, all you great fans at home watching right here. My name is Brian Webster. I'm along with Mike Pittman, and we'd like to welcome you to some great wrestling action here on International World-Class Championship Wrestling.
You know, Brian, you talk about great wrestling action. This is the classic matchup. You have the Brooklyn Brawler, one of the roughest, toughest, most unorthodox wrestlers in all of wrestling against the style, the skill of El Diablo. What a match it should be.
And so far, it's the Brooklyn Brawler taking over on the Mexican heavyweight champ, the El Diablo, out of Mexico City, Mexico. I don't think he can get any more colorful. What is that? The Brooklyn Brawler is biting the mask, the forehead of El Diablo. Oh, my goodness gracious.
You know, what counter is there for a fight? I mean, you know,
I don't know.
There's nothing you can do about that.
I guess oh, what a clothesline over the top rope. The Brooklyn Brawler sends El Diablo reeling. Now they're coming outside. They're going to continue. What a body slam out of the floor by the Brooklyn Brawler. I think he wants to send a message back home to all the fans, not only around here, but in El Diablo's native Mexico.
Well, you know, the Brooklyn Brawler is used to doing his things out on the street, so he may just as well take it outside the ring.
He feels just at home right there. That's a good point. Look at that. Several shots into the midsection, and now using the top rope for leverage, and blatantly right in front of the referee, he's choking El Diablo. What's he going to do? So far, nothing. El Diablo has been able to not mount any kind of offensive or even a defensive against the talent, if you will, of the Brooklyn Brawler. There's an elbow fighting its mark.
Actually, the Brooklyn Brawler is doing the right thing this match. He never let El Diablo get set from the opening bell, never gave him a chance to get on the offensive.
And drops an elbow right into a very risque section of El Diablo, if you will. Now with this man lifting him up, and he's going to send him outside again. This time it's through the ropes, and El Diablo is going to have to think about it for a few minutes.
And again, outside all that hardwood floor is El Diablo, and he is definitely bewildered. He is definitely confused up to this point in the match.
And the Brawler is proud of himself. Doesn't even let his man get back into the ring. He drapes him across the top and lets him have it with a forearm. This Brooklyn Brawler is up.
It's all the Brooklyn
right
Brawler.
In the head.
It's all the Brooklyn Brawler so far in this contest.
Whips him into the turnbuckle. El Diablo with a bounce out of there. He hit so hard. Now several shoulder blocks by the Brooklyn Brawler. El Diablo is reeling in a heel hip toss across the ring.
You know, Brian, El Diablo has some great moves in that ring.
Scoop slam.
So far, the Brawler has not given him an opportunity to use any of those ring skills.
I have seen El Diablo before, and I've never seen anybody take over on El Diablo, such as the Brawler has. And there, that is a shining example of the type of tactics that the Brooklyn Brawler will use to win a match. He's raking the face across the top rope of El Diablo, now with a very calculated neck breaker, sending his man down. Goes for a cover. Could this do it? 2, 3. The Brooklyn Brawler has beaten El Diablo. That is unbelievable.
You know, I would have to call that an upset on the part of the Brooklyn Brawler.
And he's not through yet. Sends his man outside the ring. The Mexican heavyweight champion has spent more time outside the ring than inside. And the Brooklyn Brawler is proud of himself. El Diablo is going to need some assistance back to the locker room. What we're going to do right now, wrestling fans, is take you to Bob Smith from Pro Wrestling Illustrated. He has the unenviable task of talking to the Brooklyn Brawler.
Fans, my name is Bob Smith. I'm the managing editor of Pro Wrestling Illustrated magazine. We're here with a PWI post-match press conference with the Brooklyn Brawler. And I got to ask you this. Why throw the man through the ropes after...
Look at it! Look at it! Now, as you people can see, I sort of have a problem. And the problem is, I'm looking for a little competition. And I sure hope I came to the right place.
That's the Brooklyn Brawler.